What's up, guys? Welcome to The Long Dark. It's an early access game on Steam. You can also purchase a Steam key through the Humble Store. It's a survival sandbox game. There's currently no story mode in it yet. It is just the sandbox worlds, but there are 3 different maps in the game. You can pick from 2 right off the bat to go into, and the third one you can find through exploring. And I decided to go ahead and make a series after doing a little preview video. I was having fun and I figured I'd go ahead and make a little series, probably 15 to 20 minute videos each. I'm going to be cutting out some of the more tedious stuff, but I will show you guys everything at least once in terms of the crafting and interface and stuff like that. I am currently playing on the easiest difficulty setting. I believe it's called Voyager, and the wolves in the game will not attack me. And the reason for this is I felt like this would be a better series if it just focused on exploring this beautiful world that they've made, and not having to worry about the wolves just kind of makes that a little bit easier on me. The wolves are very aggressive in the game, and the devs have stated that they know that wolves usually don't attack humans. Their reasoning behind them attacking has something to do with the geomagnetic event that is kind of the cause of why we're here in this wilderness. These birds are indicating to me that there's something here, and we have an unfortunate man. Do you have anything on you? No. Alright, well, what do you do in this game? Well, you try not to freeze to death, one. If you're playing with the wolves as hostile, you try not to get eaten. That's number 2. Can't fit through there. We need to find better clothing. We need to find some tools. We need to find some food. So let's get started with that. Let's go check out this building right here. There's a lot of scavenging in this game, a lot of exploring. And I really like exploring because I really like the art style. The game's very atmospheric. It can get very tense. Is that another bedroll? Nope, it's not. Hopefully we can find something good in here. As far as tools go, heavy wool sweater, that could be useful. In fact, let's check real quick. Since we're indoors and we're not freezing currently, I'll go over the interface right now. So we have, starting from the top left, the clock. The time will continue to tick along, as you saw there, as we are in this interface. We have our equipment, which you can filter down to the different categories. So this is just everything. Our medical supplies, we start with some antibiotics, some antiseptic, and a couple bandages. For clothing, everything with a check mark is what we are wearing. So you can see we started with a decent bit of clothing on, but some of it is a little bit worn. Like the boots are only at 64%. That's what the star means. That's the condition. This wool sweater. What are we currently wearing? A thin wool sweater. So this gives a better warmth bonus, but less of a wind chill bonus. I'm going to wear it. I'm not too concerned about wind chill in this game. So let's go ahead and wear that. And we can break down clothing that we're not going to use, or materials, or not materials, but tools that we're not going to use to get materials, and we can use those materials to repair. So let's harvest this thin wool sweater. You can see it's going to take us half an hour, but we'll get a piece of cloth from it. So this is kind of how the crafting works. It's you tell it what to do, and then the timer just ticks along. Food, there's the can of soda that we found. Tools, we start with some accelerant to help start a fire. Bedroll, a flare, which will help keep wolves at bay, and it will also give a small warmth bonus and also the light from it as well. Start with a little pack of wooden matches, and then we had a tinder plug that we started with. We found a newspaper. Let's harvest that. We can get some more tinder plugs out of that. And let's keep looking around. Actually, let's keep going over the interface, because that was just the equipment. So you now have foraging for wood. When you're outside, this will be softwood and then hardwood, as well as tinder being the first tab. And the tinder is just what you use to help start the fire. And then reclaimed wood, since we're inside, we can actually go around and take apart things and use the wood that we scavenge from inside. but this wood doesn't burn for that long. And then you have softwoods that you get from outside, and then hardwoods that you get from outside. Hardwoods take longer to gather, but they also burn for longer. And you can see that harvesting or foraging in general, it takes time, and then it burns calories, and then it shows you your current calories. But we're not going to do that for the moment. We also have a log, and this will log down, I believe, pretty much everything you do for that day. So you can see the only thing we've done so far is discovered the train unloading. Next we have the first aid section. So this is where you'll have your injuries if you do get injured, and you can click them and you pick what type of item you want to use, whether it's antibiotics or bandages or antiseptic, painkillers. Not sure what that is. That's probably like an herbal bandage or something, I would guess. We have the option to start a fire. We can't do it because we're indoors, but if you're outside you can start a fire. And then the bedroll, which you can place and you can use it to sleep. You see it gets gives you a slight warmth bonus, and even sleeping burns calories. So we really need to get some food. So let's pick up our bedroll because we don't want to rest. Is there anything inside that we can take? A can opener is pretty amazing. So let's keep that. And right off the bat, I will apologize for the game being a little dark. There is no brightness setting, so I can't actually change this at all. I can strike a match to kind of help make it a little bit brighter, but the match only lasts for about 10 seconds or so.
That'll come in handy.
So hopefully I can find a lantern somewhere. We have a little bit of firewood that we can take with us. Some socks, we can break those down, and tools. Toolkit is also a pretty good find, as well as the can opener. We're starting off pretty solidly. Simple tools used for basic crafting and repair, so that's really awesome. Let's check under the bed. Don't really see anything. But yeah, there's no brightness setting in the game, and at night the game gets incredibly dark, so anything that happens at night I'll probably try to just cut out. And I want to get down to the coast in some of those fishing shacks. I really love the atmosphere in this game. The sound design is really nice, and the music complements the game really well. So let's keep going downhill. There is no jumping in the game, so hopefully if you guys play this, you may not get, or you don't get stuck. That looks a little dangerous, so I might not should do that. But I can't get back up there because there's no jumping in the game. Alright, let's get down here. Okay, I sprained my ankle. That's not good. We have an injury right off the bat. So we need rest, and we need, that looks like rose hips or painkillers. We don't have any of those. So let's see if we can find some.
That's a bit, but I'll make it.
That was me being a little reckless. And by a little, I mean very reckless. But I really do want to get down to the coast. You can hear a wolf howling off in the distance. Oh, there's a wolf right there. So you can see he actually runs away from me. If this was just the regular difficulty, he would just flat out attack me. And the combat in this game consists of the wolf being on top of you, biting your face off, and then you mashing left click to charge up a strike, and then right click to actually hit with the strike. Let's take some of these mushrooms. Not sure what they're for, but we want them. And hopefully this place has something inside that will help us.
I'm gonna need some first aid.
Yeah,
Soon.
I know you need first aid. I'm sorry. There's a lantern that is really helpful. Some cloth. A ski jacket designed to keep the core warm but minimal wind blocking capabilities. That's fine with me. Let's put that on. Awesome. That's really helpful. And what do we got going on? We're getting a little hungry. We're getting a little thirsty. Mostly just concerned with getting some sort of painkillers right now. accelerant for starting a fire. We got some more wood matches. Let's pull out our lantern. Light up the dark a little bit so you guys can see it. Alright. Jerry can. Fuel for lamps. We'll take that. Nothing in the container. We have some peaches. Is there anything else in there? Orange soda. Take the orange soda. And that looks like it's gonna be, oh nope, there's more stuff over here. What is this? Oh, that's a dead body. Tinder plug. Newsprint. Alright, we really need to get something going with this. Thankfully it's not hurting our condition. I didn't actually know you could sprain your ankle. I'm assuming you could also break bones or something in this. But that's the first time it's happened. Let's put our lantern out. We're a little salty. Because our sprained ankle. It got very foggy outside. So we need to get down to the lake because I want to start checking some of those cabins and fishing shacks. So I did say the game was a survival sandbox. The game is not going to be procedurally generated. It is going to be a pre-built sandbox. Hopefully I'm still going towards the coast. So if you figure out kind of where you are when you spawn, if you played a few times, you can kind of decide where you're going to go, make up a plan. Right now my plan is get to the coast. Fishing shacks usually have fishing tackle or line in them, or the hooks to use to make the fishing tackle. Occasionally you'll find a knife in them, maybe even a little bit of food or something. And I really hope we're going the right way. I kind of want to go over this hill. Can I get up here? Ah. Looking for those little rose hips. Which they're usually pretty easy to see.
Soon.
That is a long way down. If we go at an angle, can we do it? Seems like we can. Let's go at an angle this way. Alright, we made it. We made it down to the little highway. Let's check out what's in this car. Trunk is locked, so we need a pry bar to open that. Do we have anything inside? Doesn't really look like it. See if there's anything in the glove box. Flare. And you can open the hood. I'm not sure what this accomplishes, but I've never found anything in the hood. Alright, so here's the lake. I don't really want to go on the lake just yet. Not sure which way to go because it's so foggy. We'll go this way. And hopefully when I start cutting some of the bits out where it's like the crafting or the scavenging even, the game won't be as boring. It'll just be kind of a nice relaxing little series to just watch. Check out the atmosphere, the ambience. What is that? Okay, we're on ice now. I don't really want to be on the ice because that can break. Check out our temperature real quick. We're actually doing really well because of the clothing we found. Trying to keep an eye out for any little rose bushes. They look like little rose buds. The plant we're looking for.
That smarts a bit.
Our hero continuing to complain about his sprained ankle. Talking to yourself won't make it better. This fog is really claustrophobic. This is the map I usually like to play on, the Coastal Highway, because I'm still pretty new to the game, and it seems like it's really easy to find some basic stuff to start off with to help you survive, but with the fog here, I have no idea where I am. Ooh. Check for bushes outside before we go in. The log sort. That looks interesting. Let's go inside. Let's see what's up. Hopefully I can keep finding fuel, because I'm pretty sure after I upload this to YouTube, this is going to be too dark. So hopefully I can keep fuel for the lantern. Insulated buttes. Insulated buttes. Insulated boots, waterproof outer felt liner, designed for cold weather. Let's check out the cabinets. Insulated vest, top layer, warms the core but leaves the arms exposed. Basic winter coat, some wind blocking capability, and basic synthetic filler, good for an afternoon at the ski hill. Hopefully we can find a sewing kit soon. Some more newspaper and a water bottle. Is there anything under here? No. There's another water bottle. Alright, painkillers please.
That'll come in handy.
No painkillers. Antibiotics, antiseptic, newspaper roll. Can of soda on the toilet, not sure why. We'll go ahead and drink it, get some calories, get our thirst down a little bit. Take the granola bar, the lantern fuel will be super helpful. Pork and beans. So in future episodes, this is probably the kind of thing that I'll cut out, because I'm just searching through cabinets and drawers and stuff. So unless I find something really cool that we've never seen before, or if I find like a rifle or something for the first time, I probably won't be showing this. That way the series stays more interesting. We'll mostly be walking around and exploring the wilderness. Cooked venison, that's pretty handy. Our encumbrance is starting to get up there. We're getting near our weight limit.
I could use this.
Saltines. Alright, well it's about time to head upstairs. And I will probably wrap up this first episode. Tomato soup. Now let's check out what we got from the kitchen so far. We've got some sodas, canned peaches, pork and beans, 2 cans of those, 2 cans of tomato soup, 5 sodas in total, granola bar, some saltines, some cooked meat, and we have some water. I'm going to go ahead and drink the soda. And we can eat a little bit, but I'll worry about that in a moment. Let's head upstairs. The blood? I don't know what that is. Okay.
What have we here?
Wool socks. Nothing in there. The lantern went out. Oh, no it didn't. Got some shoes. We can harvest those for leather to repair our boots. And newsprints. Really wanted a sewing kit. Hopefully we'll find one eventually. Let's check out our clothes real quick. We got some new boots. Insulated boots. Those are much better. So we'll be looking to repair those. Insulated vest we're not really interested in. Cotton socks, no thank you. The wool socks, we will wear those because they are slightly higher condition. basic winter coat versus our down ski jacket. We'll wear the winter coat. So we have a decent little supply of things that we can harvest. But I think that's going to wrap up this episode. In the next episode, we continue the hunt for the painkillers. And we're going to keep an eye out for all sorts of tools. Hopefully we can find our way to the lake and explore a bit of that. So I hope you guys will enjoy this series. And thanks for watching and have a good one.